Alright, sorry if I sound really tired during this review. I'm kind of doing it pretty late. I was at PAX all day. Just got back. It's like midnight. Just gonna kind of wrap this one up. If this is like one of your favorite films, I'm sorry if I'm not doing this one too much justice. I might revisit it eventually, but yep, this is 100 Days, 100 Movies, day 16. This is Burn After Reading. This one was I going into it, I didn't realize it was a Coen Brothers film. I kind of just saw it and I was like, oh, well, I'll watch this one. But after I finished watching it, I kind of did a little bit of research, and yep, this definitely was a Coen Brothers film. Alright, it's not that I dislike the Coen Brothers, but it's just they have a way of like doing things where it's like almost like a lack of direction. I mean, it's not like actually a lack of direction, but that's kind of what it feels like. It's like you don't really know what's happening. Like the plot doesn't seem all there. They tell very like loose stories that kind of fumble together instead of like walking a straight line. And there's a lot of charm to that, and there's a lot of like they still pull it off where it's like it feels like naturalistic and way more interesting. Like Big Lebowski was really funny because it was just kind of him bumbling around, and it added to that kind of bizarre nature to the film. And I feel like this one, it kind of helped a bit, but overall I feel like it takes away more than it adds, because I was so confused this entire movie. I didn't realize it was Coen Brothers till the end. Yeah, I really could not piece together what the hell was happening, especially like during the middle part when they were trying to like start to blackmail him. I kind of started to get what was going on, but overall I didn't like fully understand the whole like thing. But yeah, that's about the main like dislikes I have. For likes, I thought this was a really funny movie. Like, even if I didn't really get fully what was going on, I thought it had a really lot of like good bits, and like some of the characters would say stuff that was really funny. And also the characters were really dumb, and that was like what made it super funny, because that's like the whole thematic thing. Is like each character is super self-absorbed and like idiotic. They don't know, like they're so ignorant to the situation, like every single one of them, that it's like they use it's very like dramatically ironic. I think that's the one where it's like when the audience knows something the characters don't. That's like the entire film, is that the characters don't know what's happening and the audience has an idea of what's happening, and it just makes it's pretty funny in that regard. Like the cast and the acting is like really good. Like George Clooney's in it, Brad Pitt, Frances McDormand. I know her from Fargo. I really liked Fargo. John Malkovich, which is hilarious. We got Lenny on here. And then J.K. Simmons, that kind of caught me off guard. I didn't expect him. He kind of showed up at the end. That was kind of funny. But all the acting was, like, I actually really liked the acting. I really liked a lot of the delivery. It was just really well done, and it was very funny. But yeah, I think overall the movie just has such, like, a weird sense of direction. And I feel like for most Coen Brothers movies it works, but this one, it just, like, I don't know. I was just like bored for some of it. I was like, I have no clue what's happening. Maybe on a rewatch it would be a bit better, but your first watch too, this one's kind of rough. But yeah, that's Burn After Reading. Favorite scene, I would say when Brad Pitt's character, Chad, he gets in the car with Osborne Cox. He's like, he calls him he says his name's Mr. Black, which is funny because again he's treating like this super serious like undercover CIA thing, and it's just, oh my god. And then John Malkovich's character is like fed up and just kind of punches him in the face. And he just gets out of the car and they get in another one. That entire sequence I thought was really funny. That was like, up until that point the movie was kind of a little like nothing was really happening. I feel like that's when the movie actually started, like things started to kind of move around. That's when the action, the fun of the movie started to really come in. Yeah. Also in classic Coen Brothers fashion, all the deaths are super wacky and like random, and they kind of just happen all of a sudden. You're like, oh shoot. And it's very gruesome. Like, it's a very like bloody, like violent film, especially at the end. But it just adds to that ridiculous nature of it and the like almost unnaturalness of it. Yeah, but yeah, Burn After Reading, I'm gonna give it a solid 7. I thought it was pretty fun. The only thing really holding it back is I feel like, I know it's Coen Brothers, but I feel like it's just I was like bored at some parts. Like I just straight up was like trying not to fall asleep. And I'm sorry if that's like, that sounds like really like upsetting. I'm sorry if this is like one of your favorite films, but it's just I could not. And like I love like how Coen Brothers do a lot of their other stuff, but this one, it's just I feel like it just didn't work that well. Maybe on a revisit, I'll give it a little higher review, but this first initial watch, I think is 7, is about what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's Burn After Reading. Nothing crazy. Rotten Tomatoes is like a 70%. I'm not gonna put it on screen, but you get the picture. I'm gonna go to bed. I feel really tired. See you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tomorrow. Hopefully I get some recommendations. Goodbye.